And within one day, we have gone from this to this through combining loving leadership and basic obedience. So the first thing we have to do if we're going to transform this big guy's pulling is start by teaching him what it is that I actually do want. So we're going to start luring heel. We're going to do that with a combination of food and toy work. It's quite straightforward. You just get the food or toy that the dog's interested in, and you're going to lure them into the position. For this dog, the owners want him walking on the right-hand side. So I'm going to lure him into the right-hand side, and when he's in the right position, I'm going to mark it with a yes and reward him. And we're going to be building on this principle for the first part of the day to make it super clear to my mate here exactly what it is that I do want from him before we consider moving on to later in the day, helping him understand what it is that I don't want from him. Now I've taught this dog the foundations of heel, I'm going to move on to building engagement and leadership. These are two pieces of the puzzle that you must have in place if you want success. If you only focus on the obedience but don't have any leadership or engagement, the second your dog sees something more interesting, you'll lose them. If you only focus on leadership and no obedience, your dog will look to you, but you'll have no way of communicating to them what you do want. So they'll become unsure and anxious. So we have to put those two things together. And for the leadership and engagement piece of the puzzle, I personally think there's no better way than my tune-up drill to quickly and efficiently lock this piece of the puzzle in place. So that's exactly what I did with this glorious shepherd. Now I do understand that this can be a lot to take in, and I've got a lot of experience in working on very extreme cases like this. But it doesn't need to be that stressful. And I've created a completely free hour-long masterclass on pulling that you can go and check out right now. There'll be a link in the description box below where we're going to go into the concepts that we've talked about today in this short video in much more detail. So you can really grasp these concepts and be able to do exactly the same thing for yourself at home. So you can sign up right now and be able to have exactly the same type of success that I'm planning on having in today's video. So after we have these two pieces of the puzzle in place, the dog is engaged and seeing the handler as their loving leader, and the dog has a good understanding of what we do want from them through our obedience work. Well, now the rubber meets the road, and we have to test it around distractions. Now, every owner knows their dog's certain kryptonite, the worst distraction for them. And for this dog, it was other dogs. So naturally, we start to proof the work we've done around other dogs. And within one day, we have gone from this to this through combining loving leadership and basic obedience. So remember, if you want to learn more details about this process, you can come and check out my hour-long masterclass, completely free of charge right now, and I'll see you there.